Hey everybody, what is going on? Ventus Keymaster here. So I want to talk about awesome things. So since Halloween is coming up, I will be putting a lot of Halloween type anime and Disney coming up, so don't worry about that. The list will be coming up. So since it's October, let's talk about spooky, dark, scary stuff about both. So let's talk about it. So over the years I've seen Disney. Disney has had October made in each movie. There have been dark moments where Disney has made, and it's so amazing, so good, and it's so awesome. So let's talk about the top 6 darkest moments in Disney. And tell you the truth, I actually want to do some because it's October, so next week is Halloween, so why not? Anyways, if you like these movies, I like these movies. So some of these are good, some of these you've seen before. So let's talk about the top 6 darkest moments in Disney. Anyways, on to the countdown. Number 6, brain parasites from fish hooks. Okay, so the reason why I started with this one, because, you know, I like fish hooks. It was actually pretty good. But this episode, man, it's dark. So, okay, so Milo B and Oscar watch a scary movie. Milo can't handle it, but he says, you know what, I'm going to watch it anyways. And slowly drives himself insane. I mean, seriously, he drives himself insane. Then he starts wondering, are there fish brain parasites in everybody? Who can we trust? And what's going on? Will there be people? Will I get one? And the episode continues where he slowly goes into madness and nearly kills everybody by sucking the water out of a tank and thinking it's all good. But even though it was just, even though it was a good episode, the reason why it's on here because it's dark because Milo slowly went insane, and just to prove everybody wrong. Number 5, Nick attacks Judy from Zootopia. I love Zootopia. Zootopia is one of my favorite movies. And to tell you the truth, this moment was actually pretty damn dark. So Judy and Nick are caught, and Bella Weather thinks she's white. So they're in the exhibit, and she thinks she's white. So what does she do? She shoots Nick in the neck with a ball, and he goes wild, goes savage, and starts attacking Judy. Even though this scene was made up, it was still dark because how much fear Judy had on her face. I mean, that's a dark moment where she thinks she's actually gonna die. It was fake, but I mean, honestly, it was one scene that just really, really got dark. And this one definitely goes on the list. Number 4, Bambi's mom gets dead. Yeah, we all knew this one was gonna show up. Tell you the truth, I actually want to put this one on the list because this was pretty dark for a Disney movie. So his mom, so they look around and they figure out what's going on. So she said, they're coming. So they start running. Bambi leaps over and bam. Next thing you know it, he starts looking for his mom. As a dark moment in a Disney movie, this one was pretty damn dark. There was so much I couldn't really. It was creepy, and there was such a weird vibe to it that it's honestly pretty dark for a Disney movie, and definitely goes on the list. Number 3, Phineas and Ferb. So as you know, Phineas and Ferb is one of my favorite Disney shows. I love it. I think it's good, but nothing can really compare to Night of the Living Pharmacist. Well, the reason why that one is on the list, it seems to you like, oh, that's fine. Well, one of the moments where they're all trapped, the Fireside Girls are trapped, and they don't know what to do. So what do? They basically are outnumbered, and you're going to start. Well, in the moment, Gretchen starts calling to Isabella. That's pretty dark. I mean, just seeing the fear in her eyes. Wow, Disney, you couldn't even get He couldn't even get it, and it's slowly painful to see. Number 2. So for number 2, I actually this one. I actually had this one. Scars. Scars get eaten by the hyenas in the Lion King. We all knew this one was coming, so obviously this one. As you know, Scar. As Simba flips Scar over, the hyenas get revenge by carrying him up and eating him. That was a pretty damn dark scene. I mean, even for a Disney movie, I mean, honestly, this was just so creepy and crazy to see hyenas actually eating a lion. I mean, you never see that, and in this movie, it just went all out. I know, of course, they didn't show up, but you could tell that something was about to happen. And for that, let's do some honorable mentions. Dr. Facilier gets written to hell. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, that was pretty interesting to see him getting dragged to hell. Maleficent gets dead. Well, we all knew that was going to come. The evil queen gets crushed by a rock. We all knew that was about to happen. And anymore. And the number 1 darkest scene in a Disney movie is, well, this is a tie actually. Between both movies I like, this one had to be Clayton's hanging from Tarzan and the darkest scene in Toy Story. Yeah, I had to put both of them because honestly, both of them are so dark. So Clayton gets upset. Sto starts going after Tarzan, starts slashing the vines. Tarzan told him to stop, and what the next moment we see Clayton hanging, and there is a machete, and next thing you know, we see his lifeless body being hanging. That's actually pretty dark for a Disney movie, gotta say. And for Toy Story, Toy Story 3 was actually surprising to see that this saddest moment, the darkest moment in Disney history, actually really cut off a lot. I mean, it made you think, will the toys survive or will the toys die? So Buzz, Woody, and the gang are in garbage, about to be incinerated. So what do? They stop and they start to realize, well, this is the end for us, right? And they start thinking, this is the end for us. We have nowhere to go. We're going to be incinerated. And the next thing you know it, but just to seeing their fear in the face of their eyes was just so creepy. It was scary and it was so dark. So there you have it, the top 6 darkest moments in Disney. So what do you think else? What are the other darkest moments I missed? Put it down in the comments. I want to hear them, because you know what, Disney can make some dark moments, but yeah, they could be good. So it's up to you. So since it's October, I wanted to do this list. I will be coming with more Halloween lists for anime and Disney, so don't worry. And with all that, so anyways, I'm out. I'm Ventus Keymaster. More videos along the way. So like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Periscope, Twitter, and on Facebook. So with all the social media, I will be doing a lot more. So as always, I'm Ventus Keymaster. I am out. Peace, and hopefully everybody have a good day. Alright, everybody. Peace out.